So a 3-2 win over Sutton Coldfield Town in the Birmingham Senior Cup. Are you pleased with the result, and what did you make of the performance?
Obviously I'm pleased with the result. Winning's great, isn't it? And we've won quite a lot of games, especially here at home. So on a bitterly cold night, delighted with the result. We made it hard work, as we do every week. Stress levels through the roof again, and look. First 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes, I thought we were excellent. And we could have been out of sight. I thought the front three were causing problems. The midfielders were driving forward and they couldn't handle it. And then their keepers had to make 3 or 4 really, really good saves. And credit to him, young lad, I think he was 16, on his debut. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. A lot of pressure on him early on. And he did incredibly well. So both keepers actually. I thought Joe was superb. He made that double save, that outstanding. So credit to both young keepers today. I thought they were excellent. But performance wise, no different to every week. It's like a roller coaster, and there's lots of goals, and then it's entertaining, isn't it, for everyone else but me.
So it's probably a stronger 11 than maybe some people anticipated, but there was still plenty of minutes for the F&E lads, from the university level to the college level. What did you make of those lads today?
Yeah, it was a bit stronger than I'd let on, but I did say in my interview on Saturday that I'd picked the strongest team possible to win, and I'm glad I did. It's about trusting your players, and I spoke to my experienced players before, and I just asked them really and just said, look, what are your thoughts? The skipper's been absolutely magnificent over the past couple of months when everyone else seems to take a couple of weeks off. They take it in turns. Aram's taking his time off now, Bunny's had his time off, Forbes has his monthly meetings, and the skipper's just batted on and grafted through it, and he's been great for us. He's been absolutely brilliant. So spoke to him, and I was like, look, this is what my thoughts are. I think, if you feel like you could do with that rest before St Ives on Saturday, then you can. He was like, nah. Nah. He said, I want to play. I said, well, yeah, your first name on the sheet, so my skipper, so that's fine. But I wanted to have that conversation with him, so it's managing that. So we went strong. We took the competition serious. It's something that we value. We want to progress in. We want to have those big nights where we play against some big clubs, and we took it serious. And we did get the opportunity to play a lot of the young lads. Jimmy started from the HND, who obviously hasn't played properly since the Stourbridge game. So he started, and obviously managing to get the lads on the pitch. Obviously Joe started as well, but getting all the 5 subs on the pitch that they're desperate to do well, and they're desperate to get an opportunity. And we finished the game, I think 7 young lads on the pitch. It felt like it. It was challenging, and felt like something was going to give at the end, and if it wasn't for Joe, potentially they get something out of the game. But it's a great experience for them. Something that is big with me at the moment is the caring about the little details. I've watched a lot of international football over the last couple of days, and even Saturday in our game. The little details really, really matter, and these young players need to learn that those little details matter. Tracking your man early and getting in and making a block and doing those little bits that young players don't get to experience in a competition like this is serious. So that exposure, that experience, that seeing what after a game looks like when the manager's not too pleased, another experience that they'll learn from. But all in all, we got all our young players on the pitch. Great crowd considering the weather. It was absolutely Baltic. So pleased that the crowd have turned out. They've seen another win, which is obviously positive. I'm learning about my players all the time. sometimes good, sometimes not so good. But like I said afterwards, look, we've got to improve, and we've got to want to improve, and we've got to actually take on the learnings from the mistakes we're making regular. Defensively we have to improve. But good news on the horizon. We've got players coming in, so hopefully you'll get to announce somebody over the next day or so. And we've got players coming back from injury, so hopefully light at the end of the tunnel.
Is one of those lights Ty Warmington? Obviously he got a knock on Saturday, and then wasn't involved today. Was that just precautionary? Is he all right?
No, look, the plan was always to play Joe. Ty was aware of that, and Joe deserves a chance. He's worked incredibly hard. He's waited for the opportunity. He's took his opportunity today, but I think Ty's just done enough to maybe keep his space in the team. But Joe's outplayed at Birmingham OJM anyway. He's doing great, so that'll continue. But Ty's injury, the report from Blues is that he couldn't take part in anything tonight, and then he should be back training Thursday, and then he should feature on Saturday, so no stress.
So moving into Saturday, they're on
just for the record, if Ty's not coming, I'm not coming. Sorry, go on.
That's all right. So moving on to Saturday, they've been in good form recently. I want to say that they haven't lost at home all season in the league so far. What do you make of
You say you want
fixture?
to say, you just said it.
Yeah, I'm just checking my research is right.
Yeah, third best home record in the league, behind Harborough and us. So yeah, no, Ricky's a great guy. I've known Ricky a long time. He's done an incredible job there over the years. Not massive resources. The club's developed loads with Lane and 3G. I actually played there the last season. They had the grass pitch. No, I didn't play there. I was managing there. But Ricky's a great guy. He's done a great job. He's been consistent. He's got to be one of the longest serving managers in the league probably, and has them competitive. Keeps them in the league, as he says that he tries to keep them in the league. But they're a little bit better than that. They're doing great this season. They've upset a lot of teams, especially at home. So it's a good little club to go and play against, and we look forward to it. I'm sure they've had a lot of tight games. If you look at their records, it's like 1-0s and stuff like that, until the Captain Chaos comes to town, and it could be 19-all like it could have been today. So we'll look forward to seeing whether they manage to keep a tight game, or we bring our chaos and it all like the floodgates open and goals galore. So let's prepare right for that and have a good go on what's going to be a tough game Saturday and a really tough week that we're looking forward to.